Well, hello Pisces, we're going to do you your read off the Nine of Pentacles from last weekend's weekly energy roundup, which was in all signs, by the way. Welcome to Timsy's Tarots, Timsy's Naked Tarots, should say. The tarots are naked, not me. I'm clothed currently at the moment. So, if you've seen this before, you kind of know how it works. If you're new, I'm trying to strip out astrology as much as I can from the tarots and give you just a more pure personal tarot reading, as tarot should be. And I'm going to try to make it a little bit more personal. So I will not be aiming this at the collective of all the Pisces in the world. I'm actually going to be aiming it to only the Pisces what have a certain sign, or possibly group of signs, coming into their energy at the moment. At which point, when we find that out, a lot of you will probably turn off. This will probably be about 2 to 3 minutes into the video. That's fine, because that's the whole idea of my channel. But just before you do tune off, give it a little bit of thought. Think, oh, do I know another Pisces who has that coming in? And possibly share it with them, because they might need to know what I'm saying, even if you don't. Obviously, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you stick with it long enough to like the video, leave a comment if it resonates with you. It's always nice to read the people's comments. So, this energy here, well, these cards here will be giving us the energy of the person coming in, which will be somehow connected with you and or the Nine of Pentacles. So, I have already given them a pre-shuffle. I've already pre-shuffled the tarot deck as well. Right, here we go then. Your energy coming in is an older water sign. I better just pull that into the frame a bit better. There we go. So we'll give the tarot a cut. There we go. Oh, a bit of fluff in there. Don't want that. Obviously, the Nine of Pentacles is profit and gain, windfall, jackpots, recognition for your hard work, that sort of thing. Right, so let us begin. At the bottom of the deck before I done the cut was the Magician. So possibly someone's manifesting something into all this. Now I've just given it another little shuffle. We've got the Nine of Cups, which is the minor arcana of the wish. So perhaps you're manifesting a wish of some description. Let's just start putting the cards and see, shall we? Oh, a Five of Cups. Oh, yeah, that would be the energies of the connection. So possibly how the older water sign is connected to you, how you're connected to the connection. Just here will be the energies of how the older water sign feels about the connection. Just there will be the energies of how the older water sign feels about you personally. I'm going to just move that card on top of the overall laying energies of the minor wish. Just here will be the energies of the universe that will normally reveal something which is not known to us, and just there will be the overall outcome. So getting back to it, the Five of Cups, this could be a possible breakup, is somehow connecting you to possibly not seeing the possibilities in a relationship. I think I might have had this in Cancer's reading. I went into quite a bit of detail about it, but on a lot of decks, that will be three cups knocked over and 2 cups standing up, and the person on the card would be looking at the 3 knocked over, because it's like the kind of loss and regret of those 3 particular connections, and not the soulmate connection, which is still standing. The 2 cards in those particular decks do generally represent the 2 of Cups, which is generally the soulmate card. So yeah, a little bit of loss and regret. 2 of Swords. So this older water sign is facing a difficult situation, I'm getting from that. Or possibly reconciling a difficult situation. Or it could just be quarrels in the relationship about the fact that you've knocked over 3 of his cups. Little slip of the tongue there. Don't know if anyone picked up on it. Right. 6 of Swords. This is how they feel about you. It's very similar to Cancer's reading, actually. Now I'm starting to pull the cards. Safe harbour after troubled times is kind of what I'm getting off that. So with the 9 of Cups there, the 9 of Pentacles on the weekend pre-shuffle or weekend energy roundup, and that I'm kind of now getting, yeah, they see you as someone who's financially well off, kind of like loving and emotionally well off, and is kind of like what they're wishing for. Okay, let's go on to the universe. Big Tower moment. Well, it doesn't really surprise me, because we got the 5 of Cups there, regret and loss, and we got the 2 of Swords there. Okay, so one or the other of you is going through a tower moment. It's you decided not to do what destiny has decided, and go off and do your own thing, and you got lost in the woods, or fell into a small ravine, or got a puncture on your car. Well, any of those sort of things. It all says the same sort of thing. If you just carried on going up that road, doing what you were meant to be doing, you would have got to your destination and everything would have been good. But no, you decided you were going to take the shortcut, or you didn't want to go that way for whatever reason, and it's caused a tower moment. So something's come crashing down around, I'm actually going to say, your ears, Pisces. I feel that's your energy coming off that one. Possibly because you are feeling that regret. Possibly because of this older water sign, you're feeling that it's severed a connection somewhere. The 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands is needing to make a choice. It's like a fork in the road. Yeah. So that road you were meant to be going up before you decided to veer off it and do your own thing would have split into 2, and it would have given you the choice, and there's the choice in the final outcome. And so again, I'm feeling your energies. You're going to have to make a choice. I don't think this is the water sign's choice. Okay, let's get some clarifiers on this, shall we? So let's clarify the 5 of Cups. Okay, there's my shuffle. Ooh, the 10 of Wands. Burdens. Lots and lots and lots of burdens. Feeling trapped. Okay, well, I feel... I'm feeling all this is... Yeah, it's... You're worrying about it. It's like it is. It's causing you burdens. It's like, even though you got this older water sign, you're still thinking, oh, but what about Joe Blogg and Sarah Smith and Paul Jones? Yeah, they're you're sort of kind of thinking about the past a little bit with that Five of Cups, and reflecting on the things you've lost instead of the things you can gain, and it's causing you burdens, basically. I can't say much more than that. It's kind of a lot of, I would almost say, like inward reflection of what could have been with other people if you just stayed on the road of destiny, but you didn't, did you? So, the Star card, and I think this one's actually coming off the older water sign, and I think they're kind of wishing for you, which has kind of caused all this situation in the first place, and they're a little bit sort of burdened by it as well, because they know what they've caused with the Five of Cups. So let's clarify the Two of Swords now. Okay, the Eight of Swords. Coming off the Two of Swords. Okay, let's get the other clarified before I say anything. And the Hermit. But funny enough, the Hermit was actually the overriding energy of the shuffle before, where these two came out. Statewide, I think you're thinking about it a lot, and you're sort of reflecting inwardly about it. And now it's managed to shuffle its way right through the pack to come out here. This is the connection of how the older water sign feels about you. No, feels about the situation. And well, they're feeling a little bit of pain and difficult situation, but they want to reconcile it. They've been looking inwards into their sort of past to see if there is a situation that they've had in the past, even if it was someone else's situation they happen to see from the sidelines, what they can draw some form of inspiration on to make it work, make a victory out of it. But they keep coming. Because they keep doing this, they keep interfering with the energies of the connection. It's kind of like they're ready to take that step towards you, and then they think, oh no, because it didn't work out too well for them. Oh, let's think of another way I can do this. So they're kind of like in their head a little bit, a bit like with the burdens there, and yeah, but they're wanting a victory from you, because obviously there's a Nine of Cups involved and a Nine of Pentacles. I'm not saying that they're after you for your money or the fact that you can grant wishes. They're after you because they really like you, but they want a victory with you. Okay, let's go and clarify this Six of Swords, because they see you as a safe person. I would say a safe bet, but that sounded a bit belittling. But they do see you as a safe bet. And if you're a gambling man, you know the safe bet isn't normally the safe bet. Okay, so now, do they see you with a mask on, or are they coming to you with a mask on? They're coming to you with a mask on. Okay then, right. So they feel that you're a safe person to be with. You can provide for them if they need it. You can love them if they want it. You can be there for them. That's a definite. And they're wanting to come to you with, well, they will be coming to you with all the passion of that Queen of Wands. But that is more of a front, because they're actually coming to you as a Page of Cups. They want more romance, more deep feelings, more living out their fantasies with you than, obviously, living out your fantasies. That is a little bit passionate most of the time. But they feel that you want passion. And so they're coming to you with a mask of passion, where really, deep down, they're wanting, well, just to be loved and cherished, basically. That's what I'm getting from that. From you, Pisces. Okay. Let's see what the Tower has to say. The universe, let's see what the Tower has to say. This is your little department. You should be able to give me something amazing here. Well, death and renewal, death and rebirth, if you want. Death and reboot, I've heard some people call it. That's a whole different conversation for a whole different YouTube channel, that one was. Okay, so yes, the death card. Okay, something's come to an end. The universe is agreeing. It's saying we're having a Tower moment. It's ended a whole situation. It weren't a minor Tower moment. It's a big Tower moment. You didn't just get a puncture. You ripped your whole tyres off your car when you decided to go off on your little shortcut. So, yep, something's come to a rather sudden, dramatic end, which is those Three of Cups, the ones that are knocked over, which aren't knocked over on my card, but on a lot of other cards they are knocked over. So they're the three people you're not kind of with, you've broken up from. But the universe is saying it has left you open for a brilliant, massive Ace of Pentacles. Okay, it's a slow moving energy. This is going to take a while to build up and get going. This is in the universe section, so you don't really know yet. You don't, possibly this hasn't played out, and you don't know this older ass water sign coming in. Or if you do, you don't realise how they feel about you. Or if you do, you don't realise how you feel about them yet. But it's going to take a little while to get going. I try not to put times on it, but sort of about 3 months popped into my head. So if you get the sort of thing like that happen, you say it, don't you? So anyway, so yeah, so sort of 3-ish months, I would say. There's nothing in these cards what suggests 3 months. The tarot is absolutely useless at giving timings, and the universe don't do timings. It happens when it happens, and that's why there is the terminology of divine timing. Is when the universe decides. So, but yes, it's going to be a great new start, which is going to work financially. It's kind of sometimes linked to a new project, which if you start a new relationship with someone, it is kind of like a new project in it, because you learn a little bit more than if you're just friends. And you keep learning that for the rest of your life you're with that person. There's always something new. There's always something new. And just coincidentally, we had the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. But that was reversed. I don't I make sure I don't deliberately reverse my cards. I try to make sure all my cards are the right way up. So I'm not entirely sure how that ended up reversed in the bottom of my card or in my bottom of my deck. So normally the Wheel of Fortune would be saying it's a Wheel of Fortune, but maybe it's retrying the same cycle you've already been through, but in a different way with a different person. Yeah, maybe you didn't quite make it to the world this time round, because, well, there's no Fool card and there's no World card. We've got Wishes, and there's I can't even say you got the 4 of Wands, which is a minor arcana of at least like a world. The closest thing to a world card you've got on here is the Death, which, well, that ain't the end of the major arcana, is it? So again, a slow moving energy. I believe that if you go with the outcome, it's trying to say you got your two choices. The first choice is the way you've done it in the past. Your second choice is try something new for the future. And if you're going for the something new, well, actually, if you go for the way you've done it in the past, yeah, it's going to be a long haul. We're now coming off like the 3 months of which I put on for the Ace of Pentacles, plus a hell of a lot more, because you're trying to do it with a knight who refuses to ride his horse. The Knight of Pentacles is like a trustworthy energy, so you know that it will work. It'll just take a lot longer. Not entirely sure our older water sign is willing to wait that long while you plod through the same old steps you've always taken, Pisces. It's a very positive energy, so again, it's looking like the outcome will be good if you take the old route down. It's a get the job done energy, but it's a get the job done in a month of Sundays. So I don't know, another saying just popped into my head there. Take the other route and you're going to get the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is, again, a new start, like the Ace of Pentacles. So it's sort of backing up this because they're sort of in the same position on the clarifying reads as well. So you're getting that new start, which is going to be good for your finances. Taking on a new project, which could be taking on this new, possibly old water sign. But it's going to remove all the confusion. You try taking it a new way, although you think at first in your head, I don't know how to do a new way, and it's kind of confusing. As soon as you start taking those steps down that road, everything's just going to fall into place, and it'll be like, why was I so confused about doing it this way? Why has it always been so clouded in the past? Why haven't I always done it this way? That's how that is saying. And to be quite honest, it sort of unclouds your judgment. So far out of all this read I'm seeing, this is the card, yeah, which is actually going to take you to the end of the cycle, take you closer to the world in the major arcana than you have been in the past. So let's see if I can get some. I just have to show that to you. Just to back up, take the second route. Take the route you have not tried before. There you go. The Moon. Things hidden from you. That was the bottom card. Followed by the Fool. Look. The Fool comes after the World, or before all the other major arcana. That's the start of the major arcana. The World's the end of the major arcana. So, yeah, that's what it's saying. That's going to complete your cycle. That elusive cycle you haven't quite reached yet in life. Ah, dear. I'm really kind of hoping at least one Piscean stayed right to the end of this, because it's turned out quite interesting. Okay, universe, let's see what else we can help Pisces with. Some extra advice for Pisces in this whole situation, please. Other than stick to the road given to you instead of trying to take shortcuts. So we got a Page of Pentacles. We got the Lovers. And we got the Sun. Okay, well, the Lovers. I'm going to deal with the Lovers first because it is. Oh, and we've also got the Magician manifesting right at the bottom of the deck, which is what was right at the bottom of the deck when I first picked up those cards before I cut them. There you go. That's gone around through that deck quite a lot to end up back there for the end, hasn't it? The Lovers. It's our anchoring point. This is basically saying what the advice the universe is giving us. Now, the Lovers is not always anything to do with love. And because in the old decks, it used to be called the Choice. And it's not that you've got a choice. The Lovers is a major arcana. Yeah. The card in the tarot what says you've got a choice is this one, the Two of Wands. Yeah. This one, the Lovers, or in the old decks, the Choice, is saying that actually you don't have a choice. The universe has decided what way you should go. If you don't go that way, you'll go through the tower, followed by a death and birth, and followed by a lot of other starting off burdens, finding safe harbours, difficult choices to make, more loss of people along the way. And really, Pisces, you don't really want that, do you? No. And so the universe is saying that this is kind of like a destined thing you've got to do. You've got to go on, get on to the end of a particular cycle to learn before you can move on to the next cycle. Life is all about learning. And that's clarified by the Page of Pentacles, which is basically saying it's a fresh opportunity. Yeah. Act now and consider the consequences later and cross the bridges when you have to. Don't worry about the bridges before you get to them. Don't worry if they're destroyed or need building or just need a little repair, or if they're perfectly operational. Yeah, just keep going on your journey until you get to the bridge and then tackle the bridge when the bridge arrives. That's what I'm getting off the Page of Pentacles today. And the Sun, the outcome, the overall of that little universal spread there is you'll be really, really happy. Obviously, there is a little bit of hard work involved, but everything has a little bit of hard work involved. You've got the Nine of Pentacles in your weekend read I done, your signs. You've got the Nine of Cups here. It's kind of wish. It's something you've always kind of wanted. Maybe you keep going through relationships and you get to a certain point where it's like, oh, this ain't right. Yeah. Oh, I wish I had a relationship what would last. Or maybe it's like a job where it's you're in a factory and you realise I don't want to be stuck in the same place all the time. I want to be a travelling salesman. So it's kind of like that. It's a minor version of the wish. And you've got the major wish out as well there at the Star. So, and you've got the manifesting hiding away in the background, which kind of suggests to me all this situation you're now facing, Pisces, I'm not going to say is of your own making, because that makes it sound like it's kind of bad and it's going to be rough and hard, which I'm not going to lie to you, there will be rough and hard spots in it, but it is kind of like your own making. You've been manifesting this. You may not realise you have, but this is what you want in life. The back of your head keeps screaming it at you, and every now and then your conscience actually listens. You probably sort of have dreams about this perfect little thing happening. And it's saying, if you go with a choice, if you don't decide to go off and do your own off-road rallying, if you stick with your choice, you pick the right choice, which is the swords. The universe has helped you there. It's giving you the long, slow, hard slog. Or get the clarity to realise why I've never done it like this before. Yeah, which is that choice there. Which, from the Page of Pentacles, we were getting like, just act on it, go for it, and sort out the problems as and when they occur, instead of worrying about all the problems that might occur. And you're going to have your big end of the day happiness. The sun is like, yeah, everything's good. Let's all go down to the beach, have a barbecue at the end of the day, because it's been a great day and everything's fantastic, even if it was a work day. So there you go. I hope this has helped you, Pisces. I hope there's at least one Pisces still watching at the moment. I'm really glad I opted to do a Pisces one for my first read of the day, because this was a fantastic read. If you liked it, like it. If it's you, Pisces, out there, give me a little comment, because I like to know that I've helped someone. If you think it might be for a different Pisces, you know, or possibly an older water sign, you know, you might know the incoming energy, and they might sort of get some idea of what to do out of all this, because maybe all this is their problem and not necessarily Pisces' problem. It might just be Pisces' problem, because they're going to have to deal with it when the older water sign decides they're going to start it all. But yes, like, share, comment, subscribe. Help my channel grow. The more it grows, the more people end up seeing these things, and the more people I can help in the long run. Okay, lovely. Thank you, Pisces, and hopefully you'll hear from me next week.